titled this vlog, Don't Hate, Celebrate. And the reason why this has become a very important topic in my life is because I've noticed that there's many amazing things that are happening around me, to me, and not only that, but to the friends that I have. And what tends to happen to most of us, and something that a lot of us have believed for a very long time, is that if someone else, let's say, gets a job, or if someone else gets a book deal, or if someone else has a baby, or if someone else gets married, or whatever it is that could be your dream, that means that there's going to be less for me or for us, for our dreams, for what we're trying to fulfill in ourselves and our lives. So what happens here is that we've been fed a big fat lie for a very long time by the ego that tells us that if someone else has something, then there's less for us to be had. Obviously, that is not the case. There is so much abundance out there. There's so much and more than enough for everybody to fulfill their wildest dreams. And actually, the more we can become abundant within ourselves, we will actually become to ignite more abundance within other people. So what happens when something amazing happens to somebody that we know, whether it's a coworker, a friend, a family member, an acquaintance, we can actually tap into more of our own abundance if we decide to celebrate that occasion, that event, whatever has happened for them, with lots of love, sending them love, congratulating them, whatever may come up for you, a way for you to support them. But if you celebrate with them instead of what I call hating on them, so instead of being envious or jealous, and really those thoughts that come from those feelings can be very low energy level thoughts. So it's going to begin to bring you down. That's just what they do. So if you ever remember a situation where you felt jealous of someone, what happens is it brings you down. Not only that, but you can get really stuck in ego mode where you're comparing yourself, where you're thinking either one or two things. Oh, if I was to do that, I would do it better, and this is how I would do it. Or if they've already done it, it's like, oh man, that's why I can't do it, because they've already done it, and now it's not possible for me to do it. So either way, it's going to get you stuck in these lower energy level thoughts that are not going to bring in abundance, and are not going to bring more happiness, and are not going to attract those situations. If anything, you're going to start attracting more situations that support whatever it is that you're feeling at that moment, at that crappiness. So this energy really can snowball into you feeling like you're hating even more people after that, and just kind of get you into a funk. But when you focus more so on the celebrating, about really being happy for them, really supporting them and sending them love, it's only going to expand it within yourself, and you're going to actually notice how things, because it's growing within you, this feeling of love and abundance, and you're celebrating in others, it's really going to expand in your life in the external level. So for instance, right now I have to talk about this because I have attracted some really awesome friends into my life. Beautiful soul sisters that are doing amazing things. And, one of my soul sisters is really getting ignited with her psychic abilities. And I mean, she did a reading for me and she's really fabulous. And now she's deepening that practice even more. Another one of my sisters is doing a beautiful 3-month course that she's offering to 10 women to really have a close-knit group of women that are really going to be tapping into their feminine energy and are really going to be exploring what is keeping them stuck, and really moving them from fear and things that block them into amazing, goddess energy and a lot of love. Another one is just told me that, she's got a business doing graphic designing, and she's also health coaching. And now she told me she's picked up another client for health coaching, and I can feel their passion, really growing with her, as she's telling me how rewarding it is to now be able to do health coaching and give back to other people what has been so fulfilling and worthwhile to her, and how the things that have changed her life she's sharing with other people. So many amazing things. Like, there's so much more that's going on with so many of them. But I'm grateful to have these women in my life. And not only that, but when I find out that one of them got a new client, or one of them is doing, deepening their practice, or the other one is venturing out and sharing more love with other women and starting a course, starting a group, or, another beautiful friend of mine is launching her second book. So how awesome is that? And I have sent her lots of love and energy all the time, because I so believe that this book is going to land in the New York's bestsellers list, because this woman has tons of love to give to everybody. And when I'm around her through the internet, because I don't get to be around her at all in person, really, she lives far away from me. But the point being is, when I'm around her on the internet, when I'm around any of these women, what I feel is this amazing expansion that happens within me, because what I'm really doing is celebrating and tapping into abundance, instead of feeling like, because my beautiful friends are accomplishing certain things, there's no longer enough for me. And what really happens is it expands it within me. So however this shows up for you in your life, whether it's relationships, whether it's jobs, whether it's, I don't know, whatever it is, that however shows up for you, really try to shift yourself out of this energy of hating, because it's really going to bring you down, and it's going to block you from actually receiving the things and fulfilling your dreams and really being happy, which is, of course, what we all want. So if you really try to shift yourself and actually understanding that if you feel happy for someone else, all you're doing is just expanding the feeling of happiness within you. It seems like it's for someone else, but when you get genuinely happy for someone, it gets you happy. And as you get happy, all you're going to do is attract more abundance, more happiness, more situations, more dreams for yourself, and also be able to give back to others out of that abundance. So I encourage you to this week to notice any situations that come up for you where you're resisting the celebration and instead falling into the hating. And I encourage you to shift into the celebrating, instead of the hating. And this could be done very simply as recognizing that you're feeling these feelings of jealousy, or what I call hating. That's the first step, to recognize, okay, I'm a little jealous. Don't try to push it away, because it's only going to make it worse. And then really going into reframing, which can be so many different things. But what I love to do is just, ask for that miracle to come. Ask for love to guide me into something so much better, and to guide me into celebrating, because I know that's going to be so much more powerful than me feeling jealous. But I give myself some love as well. If I feel like I'm being jealous of something, I give myself enough love to let myself feel those feelings, and then kind of slowly and kindly shift myself out of the hating and into the celebrating. But when you get really good at the celebrating, I'm telling you, you're going to be celebrating anything and everything that happens to everybody else that's wonderful for them. And you're going to get so happy, and you're going to see that things for you just start expanding fast. They really, really do. I know I've seen this for myself, that things just start expanding fast. And then people get happy for me. And that, I'm sure, expands things for them. So share the love. Recognize those feelings within you. Allow yourself to shift kindly out of it. Spend your week celebrating the loved ones around you, celebrating the love in your life, celebrating anything that makes other people happy, that makes you happy, and stay away from the hating. Have a wonderful week. Bye.